This is the itel Smartwatch Storm Ultra, a budget smartwatch from itel that promises to tick many boxes with its design and features. I've been using it for a while, and in this video, I'm going to share everything you need to know about the smartwatch. Now, you need to know that this is not the first unit of this watch that I'm having access to. I've actually unboxed the golden version, the golden color, alongside the itel S25 Ultra, and I know some of you might have already seen that video on the channel. For the price, I would say you are going to spend between 25 to 30,000 naira to get the smartwatch, depending on where you are buying it from. I was lucky enough to get my first unit from Jumia, but buying there right now is kind of almost impossible. For whatever reason, they hardly deliver the watch to you. If you're interested in buying, check the link in the description, because I have a seller that has some units that he wants to sell. Inside the box, you are getting a warranty card, the charging cable, it is the pin type, and you need to keep it safe because without the cable, it will be impossible to charge this watch. It can also be difficult to buy the cable in case something happens to it. There is also a manual in the box. If you buy the watch and you run into any issues within the first 12 months of usage, you can return it to CalCare, and if they evaluate it and see that the damage is not directly from you, they will replace the watch with a new one for you. As you can see, the watch is heavily inspired by the Apple Watch Ultra, and it comes with a metal casing, giving it that premium feeling in the eye and on the wrist. There are two buttons, a dynamic crown and a second button for sports mode. Both of them are useful because the dynamic crown can be used to switch between watch faces or scroll through the menu of the watch. You can also press it once to get into the menu of the watch, or press and hold it to put the smartwatch on and off. At the back, we have the sensors and the charging pin. Now, by the other side of the watch, you can see that we have a speaker and it's quite loud. We'll do a video test before the end of this video so that you get an idea of how the smartwatch sounds when you have a call. The watch has an IP68 waterproof rating, which means you can swim with it or use it in the rain. It also has straps that are very comfortable on the skin, but I'm going to advise you that wearing a smartwatch, you don't really need to put it very tight on your skin. Just kind of like make it loose a bit so that air will be passing through. The smartwatch is available in different colors, but I've only seen the black and gold color options, and you can visibly see the color type on the box in case you want to buy the watch. The color you see on the box is what you get inside the box, so take note of that. We have a large 2.02-inch TFT display, and it's a scratch-proof glass. It's very responsive to touch, and it has a 320 by 390 resolution, which makes it kind of very bright and colorful in the eye. Colors appear great on the smartwatch, but I've seen better colors on more expensive watches from Oraimo. This is one of the areas they cut corners to keep the watch affordable. The size of the display makes it easy to see from every angle, and you can raise the display in case you want to see the time quickly and it's just going to show you. Because it's a TFT display, you don't have the always on feature in the settings, but you can extend how long it stays on in the settings. You can also put off the raise to wake feature in the settings in case you want to sleep with this watch and you don't want the lights coming up when you are maybe sleeping and turning. There are countless watch faces you can preload on the watch and have access to them by pressing and holding the screen or using the dynamic crown to just scroll. You can also adjust the brightness level or menu view in the settings. I have mine set to honeycomb because it gives me the Apple Watch vibe. The bezels around the display are quite noticeable, and for the price, you can't really say anything much about the bezels. The smartwatch has some noticeable features that you won't find on any smartwatch, like a calculator and some preloaded games. I wonder who needs to play games on a smartwatch. They are there, and I tried playing some of them and they were quite fun. I'm trying to like kind of just picture a scenario where I'll just pull out my smartwatch and just feel like playing game on it. It doesn't make sense. The calculator can actually be useful in moments where you need to do some quick maths and your phone is not close by. The itel Smartwatch Storm Ultra comes with a 300 mAh battery, and to be honest, this is the best battery I've seen on a smartwatch, because if you charge it full, this watch is going to last for like 7 days straight. You don't need to charge it again. I've used a couple of Oraimo watches that promise that level of battery life, but in reality, it doesn't get past 5 days. But this watch, somehow, it can just get up to like 7 days from just a single charge. And charging the smartwatch from 0 to 100 takes roughly just like around 1.5 hours for it to charge full. The watch supports Bluetooth calling, and there is a dial pad that you can use to dial phone numbers from the watch. Of course, you need permission from your phone to kind of use that feature. You can also preload some contacts on the watch, and see recent calls directly from the watch. Here is a call sample from the watch. Right now, I'm calling you with the itel Smartwatch Storm Ultra, and it's a video. So I kind of want you to just kind of tell us what you think. I'm actually recording this video. I'm putting it out on YouTube. I want you to let us know how does it sound. It's loud and clear, but yeah. So thank you. I'll call you back. This Bluetooth calling feature is useful when you are kind of busy and you don't kind of want distraction from your phone, but you still want to receive calls. You can just use it to pick up your calls and make calls. Or maybe like when you are in the gym and still need to receive important call, the call feature can just come in handy. There are over 100 sports modes on the watch, and you can use it for sleep tracking, but I think smart rings are much more better for sleep tracking, and itel already has a smart ring. Now, if you want to see the video of that smart ring, let me know in the comment section, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you see a review of the itel smart ring when I have it available in the studio. The watch also counts your steps, track your sleep, your heart rate, and blood oxygen level. I wouldn't say all the features are accurate, but you get an idea of your health using the itel Storm Ultra. Women can also use it to track their cycle, and there is also an AI voice, but it triggers the voice assistant on your phone. It's not like it works directly on the smartwatch. There is a stress meter on the watch, and you also get a shutter button on the watch for taking pictures. When maybe you set your phone far away from you, you can just press the watch and you take the picture. If you want to get the best out of this watch, you need to download the iPulse app, and if you have an Infinix, Tecno, or itel phone, it kind of integrates seamlessly, kind of like an ecosystem of sorts. Not like that immersive ecosystem that you get with Apple and Samsung, but it kind of has elements of like ecosystem. And this is because you can just swipe through the drop-down menu on your phone, and you are going to automatically see the watch. Now, by just tapping it, it automatically takes you to the app, and you can use the app to kind of do a lot of customizations on the watch, including having access to a library of hundreds of watch faces. You also have a feature on the app where you kind of use AI to generate watch faces for the watch. But to me, that feature is just a gimmick. It's nothing spectacular, and it's one of the selling points that itel is using to sell this watch. There are a lot of other things that you can set through the app, like the types of notifications that you want the watch to receive from your phone, and you can also use it to kind of set the Bluetooth calling and just make it how you want to be. You also need the app to kind of sync contacts to the watch, and that's also another important thing. You can save like 8 contacts on the watch, maybe emergency contacts that you call all the time. You can just save them on the watch, but you need the app to carry out that task. The itel Smartwatch Storm Ultra ticks every aspect required on a budget watch, and for the price, I will highly recommend this smartwatch to anyone. What else would you like to know about the watch? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be here to answer, and make sure you subscribe to see the video of the Infinix Watch 3.